This is Garnet, back together. Just kidding, it's Riza, and I'm actually here to show you my process for this cool Garnet drawing that I did. So this is the third Stylin gem drawing that I did. The first one was Peridot, and then there was Lapis, and today I did Garnet. And I also recorded it so I could show you how I did that. So I started out with a rough sketch, and then over that I put a more refined sketch, which you saw at the beginning of the video, and then over that I put the line art. The line art I did with a very dark purple. What I do for these drawings is I take a darker version of the main color that I'm using, and then I set the layer to multiply and went on to the colors, and I put in base colors first, and that way it would be easy to make sure everything was before getting into the shading. And you'll see me turning on and off the opacity to refine the colors that I put under here. This is because when I set the line art to multiply, you can see the color underneath of it. So that way I can have the lines kind of blend in with the colors more, and since I want to put more of a focus on color rather than line in this drawing, then that works out really well. So as I finished up the colors, I then went in and did shading. When I put down the base colors, I put in the kind of shine on her glasses, but then after that I went in and added a new layer, which I set to multiply, and then I took a dark purple and went in for the shading here. And when I finished the shading, I took down the opacity a little bit, and I went in on a new layer set to luminosity, and took a pink color to add the highlights. So as I went in and did these were a little trickier because there were some places that I felt like highlights should go, but they seemed like unnatural places to put them. So I ended up with a kind of having a hard time finding where to put them, basically. And so when I finished that layer, I tried to move it around and kind of put different parts on different layers, but it didn't work out, so I just made another layer and did the highlights again, where I wanted more bright highlights. I then went in and I put a pattern on her jeans and her hair to kind of give it a little bit of texture. I put a denim pattern on her pants, and then just a kind of spotted pattern on her hair. And then I went in and added the background, and there is the finished drawing. Thank you for watching. Please check out my social media in the links below, and also check out the music I used. There will also be a link to that. And thank you for watching.